It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Today we're announcing, we're signing a letter of acceptance. If and when there's question about American commitment, the whole world knows we've got the biggest, strongest, most lethal, and most ready War Department in the world, which is true, which is why you've seen, we saw record recruitment in 2025, Mr. President. The first 2 weeks of 2026 already blows that out. FY 2026 already blows it out of the water. In fact, re-enlistment has already met its year-long goal in the Marine Corps in 2026. Okay. You can't, there's no other way to create that kind of love and enthusiasm than with your leadership, sir. If and when there's question.
The newly released 22-page police report gives an inside look into the alleged events that conspired between Pete Hegseth and a woman inside a hotel room during a 2017 Republican women's event in Monterey, California.
In October 2017. At that time, you were still married to your second wife, correct?
I believe so.
And you had just fathered a child by a woman who would later become your third wife, correct?
Senator, I was falsely charged, fully investigated, and completely cleared.
No, y'all was not mad at me for having 8 children early. By the way, I don't have 8 children. I lied. So what? It ain't the first time you've been lied to today if you've been watching the news, okay? Jesus Christ. But hey, he's a certified baby daddy, man. This thing got 3 failed marriages, baby mamas. He wasn't even out the first marriage before he knocked up the next baby mama. Come on, man. Come on, man. And the reason why he want women out the military is because he hates y'all. He hates women. He's sick of y'all. He's on a vengeance to it. And his wife was probably in the military. If his wife was in the military, that's why he want them out the military. Like, man, them weak. I seen these weak bitches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Once I get into power, I'm canceling them. And yeah, he said he don't want them women in the military no more because he is one of them wives is a military woman. Got to be, because ain't no reason for him to be bashing weaker people in the military. Yeah, he a hurt young child who got power, and now look at him.
CBS News confirms Hegseth paid a confidential settlement to the woman who accused him of sexual assault back in 2017.
So you think you were completely cleared because you committed no crime. That's your definition of cleared? You had just fathered a child 2 months before by a woman that was not your wife.
The Army veteran has denied any wrongdoing.
I am shocked that you would stand here and say you're completely cleared.
Now, according to that report, the woman, referred to as Jane Doe, said she believes something was slipped in her drink. She also recalled saying no a lot while in a hotel room with Hegseth, and that he stopped her from leaving that room.
Can you so casually cheat on a second wife and cheat on the mother of a child that had been born 2 months before, and you tell us you are completely cleared?
Senator,
how is that a complete clear?
The attorney maintains his client is innocent and that the sexual encounter was consensual.
And she's a child of God, and she's 7 years old.
And she was, and you cheated on the mother of that child less than.
We need a story time from his baby mamas. That's what we need. Let's search for his baby mamas. I bet you one of them got a story time, and we're going to get to it.
And 2 months after that daughter was born, didn't you?
About this payment connected to a non-disclosure agreement that was signed in 2020 to keep this under locks.
And I'm so grateful for the marriage I have to this amazing woman behind me.
You've admitted that you had sex at that hotel in October 2017. You said it was consensual, isn't that correct?
Now, Hegseth also spoke to police, saying that he was buzzed but not intoxicated. He says the encounter was consensual.
Anything
You've admitted that it was consensual, and you were still married, and you just had a child by another woman.
He also says the alleged victim initiated the encounter.
You have admitted that you had sex while you were married to wife 2 after you just had fathered a child by wife 3.
On the campaign told us that Trump is...
Man, he a ho-ho out here. He a ho-ho. Hey. I'm just saying shit. Ain't nothing right. Hey. You know, he the reason why men in this predicament anyway. Women don't like men right now because of people like Peter. You know what I'm saying? He out here just slanging it everywhere. Slanging it. Talking about, I gotta go on another work trip, honey. I'll see you tomorrow. I know I'm going to get some buzzing.
I'm not MAGA, please don't scroll. I have a moral compass and a soul. How do you feel about putting a foreign military on our domestic soil?
And I'm also proud that today we're signing a letter of acceptance to build a Qatari Emiri Air Force facility at the Mountain Home Air Base in Idaho. The location will be host a contingent of Qatari F-15s and pilots to enhance.
America, we got a problem. This regime is so out of control in what they're doing today. And I don't want to hear a single MAGA person say America first ever again. Because you support this regime. This unconstitutional, immoral, not even fiscally conservative in the basic definition of the word, and absolutely not Christian in their actions. Approving a foreign military to set up their own base on our domestic soil, making it their domestic soil. Just like all the embassies that are located in D.C., within the doors of those embassies, all of those people have diplomatic immunity because they are standing within their own domestic soil. So creating a foreign military base on our domestic soil is essentially giving away our own soil to another nation. But America first, right? America first, where people like J.D. Vance is the majority share owner of Acre Trader, which is also owned by Chinese interests, to go in and buy up farmers' lands, selling off more of America first domestic soil. And now we're putting a foreign military on our own soil? I don't give a shit if they're an ally or not. Hell, even during the Revolutionary War where France helped us, they didn't have their own base. Now we have for years and years and years brought in foreign allies' troops to train them, to support them within our own custody on our own bases. But in the history of our country, we have never had a foreign military base of operations within our domestic soil. There is nothing America first about this administration. And as we get closer to the files being released, you're going to see even more asinine and ludicrous behavior from this administration. But keep your heads up, the clock is ticking. And when I say we the people are going to clean house, you be damn sure I mean that.
There's a general understanding that you have taken possession of this Qatari aircraft, the 747. But there are public reports that the Qataris have not yet signed a memorandum of understanding, which would specify that the agreement was initiated by the Trump administration and Qatar is not responsible for any future transfers of the plane's ownership. Are you in possession of the Qatari airplane now?
Any specifics about future aircraft that could be Air Force One can't be discussed here, but
sure it can be discussed
there is a
here.
conversation about a memorandum of understanding. A memorandum of understanding remains to be signed, Senator.
You have signed a contract with there's a general understanding that you have signed a contract with a company to reconfigure the aircraft. What is the price of that contract?
That cannot be revealed in this setting, sir.
Why can't it be revealed in this setting? Well, this is the Appropriations Committee of the United States Senate. We appropriate the money that you will spend after it's authorized by my committee. And you cannot tell us how much the contract is for?
You will have that number, Senator. It just can't be talked
we want
about
it
in the
now.
public
It's
realm.
been signed. The contract has been signed, correct? The contract has been signed?
The memorandum of understanding is not
No,
complete, and
I'm
therefore
talking about
it's
the
not
contract with the American contractor. Has it been signed?
complete. It's nothing on that front that I'm aware of is being executed.
Well, that's contrary to what we've all heard. Second thing, what's the delivery time in the contract?
Again, the delivery time of anything of that sensitive nature is not for public consumption.
Can you tell me the delivery time for the Boeing aircraft that were being prepared for Air Force One? Was that in the contract?
One of the problems is that the way we actually procure aircraft in this country takes so long
Oh,
that
yeah.
when it's ordered, it's 7, 8, 9, 10 years late, requiring the necessity for a stopgap alternative.
Well, no. What you've just said is that the Boeing information was public knowledge. The delivery date, the cost overruns, but this is not. Because this is not only a bad deal for the American public, it is just it's gratifying the president's ego. That's all it is. There's a general understanding that you have taken.
Yeah, nobody's going to be forced to leave. No, it's just the opposite. This is a great plan. This is a great peace plan. This is a plan that was supported by everybody. I mean, as I said, they're dancing in the streets of many, many countries right now. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. No, we're not looking to do that at all.